Today's adventure takes us to Fairhaven Memorial Park in Santa Ana, California. All of this is here because of one man named Oliver Halsell. He was in the pharmaceutical and real estate business. In the early 1900s, there weren't a whole lot of burial grounds for the growing population of the city, so as a gift, he bought 73 acres of this property and soon began production on Fairhaven Memorial Grounds. Huntington Beach's first family, the Newlands, are buried here, along with some other pretty well-known people. Leo Fender, creator of Fender Guitars, is buried here. Also, Debbie Stone, who was an 18-year-old that worked at Disneyland for a couple of weeks before she met her untimely death.
Please, no smoking or eating, and especially no flash photography here in our theater. Also, for your own personal safety, remain in your seats at all times, especially while the carousel is in motion. Feel free to clap and sing along, but please remember, no flash pictures.
Made a tune and sang it out. It sounded like a billy goat. Yankee Doodle liked the South, sang their song so dear. Thought they were most elegant for everyone to hear. Yankee Doodle sing it up, the Yankee Doodle bang, wait to get the song behind.
God, it's such a tragic story. It was actually Disneyland's first employee death. But moving on to Pamela Morrison. She was the longtime girlfriend of Jim Morrison from the band The Doors. She actually was the one that discovered his body in Paris on the bathroom floor. A few months later, she was found dead due to an apparent heroin overdose, and the families had to go to court to figure out where Jim's money was going to go. They split it 50-50. And most recently, Henry Segerstrom. My favorite guy, due to my Broadway obsession, is buried right there in the front yard in front of the mausoleum. Hey, Booze. So last night I was doing some research and trying to get the editing together for my Newland house video when I came across gravefinder.com, and I put in Mr. Newland's name, and come to my surprise, he is buried locally here in Santa Ana at the Fairhaven Memorial Cemetery. I stopped at Trader Joe's and I grabbed some roses because Mrs. Newland was known for her roses. Well, I was parked way at the front of the mortuary chapel, super far from lawn U, where Mr. and Mrs. Newland is buried. So I didn't know I was able to drive down these smaller roads. So as soon as I saw someone else do it, I copied them, and now I'm literally right at lawn U. Okay, now let's try to find their gravesite. This is Mr. Newland's gravesite. And here's Mrs. Newland. Hi, Mrs. Newland. Brought you some flowers. I know you like roses. Clara. Hi, my name's Brittany. I've been really interested in your family, and I'm doing a video on your Newland house. And this must be your husband. Hello, Mr. Peter. Hi. Clara and Peter had 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls, and the oldest of each are buried here on a different lawn. And Mrs. Newland's grandson, William Newland, is also buried in Lawn A. Oh. I'm back. Got the light going off again. I'm I'm not leaving. It's just like bugs. I'm not a big fan of bugs, Mrs. Newland. Mr. Newland. And I literally saw a black spider. Oh! So the first, where is the camera? Right there. This is my land. It is your land now. Mr. and Mrs. Newland. Suspect. Am I acting sus? I kind of am acting a little sus. I just kind of wanted to come and pay my respects. It says review. Yeah, I'm just reviewing your family story. And I'm trying my best to sit on this grass without actually sitting on it. Jeez Louise. Okay, suck it up, Buttercup. It's just a bug.
I like it here.
You do? Oh, good. I mean, it's very peaceful. You had so many children, 10. And I tried to look their names up and their stories and their families, and they've all now passed, and you shall probably be together up in heaven, which is nice. Do you like people coming to your house for the weddings?
I'm enjoying this.
I'm enjoying this too. I really am. As you know, like I told you when I was at your house, that I really enjoy your family, history, and your house, and the history of Huntington Beach. And I wonder what people think. Like, are people like me and kind of come to the graveyard and
Fill it.
go ghost hunting? Or is that just some weirdo like me that does that? I'll show the other viewers the place. I'm pretty sure I'm getting eaten by bugs underneath this whole area here. Who's Philip? The spirit talkers said Philip. Is that a family member of the Newlands? Or is that just somebody else that's coming through to say hello? I usually have Ryan here with me, but he had to work today, so I am using my daughter's iPad and my phone and just the tools and stuff that I have. I can do it. I don't need no man. No offense, Mr. Newland. Or Mr. Newland, if you'd like to try. Nanny. I don't know. I don't know what nanny means. Is that what your grandkids called you, Mrs. Newland? Nanny? Cook. I hear you used to cook for all your whole family, all 10 kids, plus all the people that were working on your ranch.
Memories here.
Yeah, there's lots of memories there. I'm sure memories here.
Nancy.
Nancy, are you visiting, or Nancy maybe comes to visit you? You didn't have a Nancy.
They hear me scream.
Why are you screaming? Don't scream. Or is that Nancy who's screaming? We're not really talking about Nancy right now. We're talking with the Newlands. I guess it's safe, yeah. It's saying it's safe. There's the temperature going off. Thank you, Mrs. Newland. or Mr. Newland for making that go off. It helps me communicate with you when you are able to manipulate any of these devices. Oh, you know what I should try to do is get the flashlight. Shoot. Let's see, am I gonna ruin this whole setup now? I'm getting it, Mrs. Newland. Hold on. It's literally like every time I turn my back, she's like trying to talk to me. I know. Trying. Going as fast. So, of course, right as I turn off the camera and I'm saying I'm gonna get my flashlight, it says, I'm from the light. Coincidence? A little bit. The mag light, I was gonna, oh, it's on.
Surgery.
I'm gonna leave it like this so that you can see if it turns on or off. Okay. Now it's on you.
Steven.
Hello, Steven. Oh my god, there's a squirrel up in that tree. Hanging from the branches. What else? Spirit box is on. And then I've got the digital recorder. Coffin at the cemetery. Yep. I've got it on top of your coffin here. I'm gonna stop this recorder just so that I don't have to listen to, you know, 30 minutes of playback. And then I'm gonna restart it. Okay.
Don't be alarmed.
I won't. I would actually be really excited if you could make some of these things go off and communicate with me. Oh my gosh, look at, I don't know if you can see. Right over here, there's a squirrel that was at the tree.
Tell people my story.
I'm gonna tell people your story. Come on, stay. All right. Go ahead and manipulate the light if you'd like.
Flashing.
Yeah, make the light go flash. The flashlight flash. I know you're not really into this whole hoopla of the ghost hunting, are you, Mrs. Newland?
Almost.
Almost. You almost turned on the light, or you're almost done with my conversation? That's okay. I'm sure I have a million flea bites. Alright. You're worth it.
It happened here.
Yeah, my flea bites sure did. Okay, now what's driving me nuts? I gotta know. Who's the other daughter that we're visiting here? Jessie. And Jessie was number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6. And she's buried over in Lawn Z. You can make this light go off still. It's on right now. Alright. I'm hanging out with my fam. My Newland fam. Light? Oh, you turned the light off. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set this down. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Newland. I'm gonna be here a few more minutes and then I'll leave you back to rest in peace here and enjoy your Thursday afternoon. Should I take it off echo? Okay, I took it off the echo. Did you enjoy our visit? I did too. I really appreciate you communicating with me and taking the time to give me some responses. This guy's killing me with his cart. Oh, butterfly! Oh, the light's on! I was just sitting here thinking, you know, about them and just how relaxing and at peace it is here. And I'm just glad that we had this encounter, if you will. I'm gonna start heading back to Huntington Beach now. So I'm just gonna say goodbye and I'm gonna stop and say hello and introduce myself to Jesse over there. But until next time, thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for more videos of the Newland family or whatever I got up my sleeve next. Ghosting you until next time. Peace.